the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. To his right, Muncy, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now
settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Ready once again, Justin Turner. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line towards center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this.
Leading up for the
He's
Nationals,
ready. Here's the first
the
offering.
designated hitter, Howie.
In there, strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Betts to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Castro sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 2-0 on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate. Kendrick, the runner at second with one away. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out from 5.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you gotta find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And the runner from second is in to score. So the slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Daniel Hudson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for Washington, number 48, Daniel Hudson.
First offering on its way. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Line drive, base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Strike taken to throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Ready on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. So coming to the plate, Will Smith. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the 2nd out. Juan Soto to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow,
he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger is after it, but this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Wander Suero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number.
Leading out for the Dodgers, the second baseman, number 9.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield. And he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH. 2-0 count. The pitch lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home, and he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1 the count. Pollock stands at third with one gone in the inning. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Hero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Max Muncy would be next. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding into the box, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Soto is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's stretched. Here's Howie Kendrick, career against Blake Trinan. He's 2 for 4.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 14.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman
coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Hunter Strickland enters now in.
Now pitching for Washington. Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strickland, the former San Francisco Giant, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, number 9, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 to count. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter Duvall. Cody Bellinger will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The left fielder, number 31, Joc Pederson.
Stepping up now, Joc Pederson. His career line with Doolittle, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. To short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit in the air to right field. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Dustin May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Victor Robles, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Smith recovers, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Will Smith. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in, number 9. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 2, 3, and 4. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Los Angeles have taken a 2-1 lead in this
Here
league championship series.
Julio
Urias gets the W on the mound, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And there he goes towards second. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Carrasco, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense around.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Indians, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mercado.
In the air to straightaway center field. Hicks is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Runners on the move for second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Set and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know, coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
2-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. bullet back up the middle. Mercado is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Gary Sanchez as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1 strike now from Cole. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got a 3-for-5 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. It almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Naquin on at first, nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Domingo Santana, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The count now at 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Roberto Perez will be next. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in now, Roberto Perez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit has got it, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Luke Voit, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Two-0 count. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana has it in his tracks. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mercado has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well.
DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Ball one.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gio Urshela.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Santana has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Tyler Naquin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Tyler Naquin.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. On he pops it up. Urshela onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 3-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jose Ramirez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1 strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In there, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana has a beat on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Roberto Perez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Roberto Perez.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Down and away, ball 1. Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high onto the home run porch and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Indians move in front now 3-0.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Into the box now,
7,
Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Left side, but well foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Lindor.
Striding in, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there.
Now
but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Luis Cessa comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Luis Cessa.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter, the right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Ready now, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he has 7 hits in 17 at-bats. Now both runners on the move. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Domingo Santana will be next. Reyes on second. Naquin on at first with nobody out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there.
Now
Not a whole lot to say
third
about that
baseman.
pitch that hasn't been said a million times already.
Rob
That's just a
Perez.
real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Coming to the plate again, Roberto Perez, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. Still only 1 out in the inning. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Oscar.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
In now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Luke Voit. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to 3rd here.
Now
here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Swing and a line drive. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Long throw to third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber.
Now in the box, Torres. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A ball and a strike now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Swing at ball 4 with the bases loaded. I had one coach tell me, and I never forgot it, when the bases are loaded, take the pressure off yourself and just try and get the guy in from third.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. LeMahieu on third. Urshela at second. Torres on at first with 2 down. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 7 and the Yankees 1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 0 for 8.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Fastball well outside. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2, full count. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on top 7-1. Back here in Cleveland, on to the 7th now in Game 3. But before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and a glove flip for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Standing in now, Luke Voit, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up the middle and in for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Mercado is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 7-1. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chad Green.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. Singled home run in his last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Two pitch is fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 48.
3, 4, take the base. 3.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Cleveland Indians now trail 2-1 in this league championship series. Carlos Carrasco earns